Good morning, everybody. Neil Leffer here. I don't want to disturb the master at work. His name is Joe. He's the coffee master here, the owner of this special coffee shop as well. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? So he is the master of coffee. Right now he's making a brand new coffee. This is also my very first time coming here. As you guys can see, those trophies speak for itself. I do not think need to introduce anything. So I'm fortunate enough to find this special coffee shop. So I'm going to help him to promote his brand new business. And at the same time, we're going to talk about NIO, of course. First of all, we need to know where it is so that you guys can find it when you come to this beautiful city of Vientiane. And as you can see, this is a beautiful corner. Behind me is the fountain, and this is exactly where the fountain is. And this is where the coffee shop is. Okay. Therefore, you should have no problem finding this place. Now let's talk about NIO. Okay, today's topic is very simple. I want to finally review to everybody how to actually truly understand my channel, how to use the channel to your own advantage. And I made a video last week, here, this video, talking about buying as much as you can. And this was a walkthrough video at the night market, at the same time talking about buying as much NIO as you can possibly do it. And the reason I did that is because I want to give my loyal subscribers and early subscribers, yes, all of you are still early stage subscribers. I've right now, by the way, I've reached a new milestone, believe it or not. I've crossed 500,000 views. This is quite amazing. The first video was posted actually on the 9th of April. As you can see, I joined YouTube on the 1st of March, but I only started posting on 9th of April on the lowest possible price day of the entire 6 years journey in NIO shares. It's not a coincidence. If you think that was just luck or coincidence, think again. I just want to make sure everybody who has ever watched my videos only made money, because if you watch my channel and from day one, you decide to invest in NIO because of me or holding on to NIO because of me, you only made money. You never lost money. Now, how does this work? Why this is important, I'm explaining to you. Look at this. Every other thumbnail I have, I'm smiling. You can see I don't have a frowning face or whatever face. I'm always smiling. This is the only thumbnail with a non-smiling face, a serious face. Some people call this a depressed face. No, that's not depression, that's seriousness. And the graph of the price is going downwards because I know the last final attempt by the shorts is going to come to short the price down. So I gave you guys a head up to load up as much as possible. That was the last chance for you guys to load up. And this is how you have to read my information. A lot of non-verbal going on here. Okay, now it's time to test the coffee. I have not tested this before, my very first time. Then we talk about NIO 100. Here's the coffee, and let's see what happens. My very first time. I have no idea what's expected. Simple Americano. This is extremely unusual taste. It's an interesting combination between smoky sourness and fruitiness as well, but not much fruit. It's more, the aftertaste is more cacao, but the smoky taste is not the usual smoky taste. Very unusual. I don't think I've ever tried this bean before in my life. I need to ask Joe. Hey Joe, where does your coffee bean come from?
From Pakistan, Bolivia.
Ah, Pakistan. Ah, nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure it's one of the best beans, right? It's a good beans. You must have chosen very carefully. Yeah, he did. Of course. I mean, look at his awards, right? Must be. Okay, now let's talk about NIO again. So what you have seen so far in the market last night is an example of how the shorts attempted to operate the market in the last few days. And the best way I can describe the way how shorts operate is they use a combination of AI bots to post different information to get you in line with the opinion they want you to have. For example, if the bots want you to sell, the best way is to imitating humans. You need to understand majority of the people who post on different social media are actually bots when it comes to financial stuff. They're not real human beings, but they're so intelligent they can talk to you like a real human being. So you need to be extra careful. That's the reason I made the other video here, this one, the NIO 100 going viral soon, to flush out the bots. So this one didn't get a lot of views, but it's still good enough. So this video actually flushed out the bots because the bots still have difficulty understanding human emotions. So I stir up the emotional response by everybody, and the bots responded as well, but they don't imitate the human emotion as nearly as much as possible. Instead, all they did was telling everybody to unsubscribe, because that's what the shorts want to do. Okay, they want you to unsubscribe the channel so that you wouldn't have any more up-to-date information how you should be behave in this war against the shorts. My biggest problem is communication. As the leader of the entire movement, I have only one way to communicate with you guys. It's like a broadcast, and everybody can receive this information, including particularly our enemies, the shorts. So the people who are shorting the shares, watching my channel even more closely than the way how you'll be watching me. You only just watch whatever you want to watch, but the short sellers watch everything what I post, and they take everything apart. This is the reason why the short sellers take my channel extremely seriously. This is also the reason, based on my information in the channel, the short sellers actually position their own shorts and longs according to my videos. Despite the fact I only have 3,000 plus subscribers and started with zero just a few months ago, the amount of influence is far more important than actually amount of followers. I could have had 1 million followers, but if those followers are random bot followers who normally get paid to like someone's video, it's useless. But I could have just 5 followers, but every 5 of them are the biggest short sellers on Wall Street for NIO shares, then the channel has a tremendous amount of influence. So I hope you understand the difference here. It's not just about the amount of view, it's not just the amount of the subscribers, it's also the quality of the subscribers and the quality of the view that matters a lot. We have a highly specialized communication channel here we have established between us. And the only thing I ask you to do is trust me unconditionally. You have to understand I have nothing else to gain from this channel other than a legacy and potentially $100 million worth of profits. That's it. So those $100 million worth of profit come from my own investment, doesn't come out of your pocket. Just like when NIO goes to $100 per share, anyone holding 20,000 shares will be multimillionaire in US dollar term. That is your profit in your pocket, enabled by the channel plus your participation. We share the outcome together. So I hope you understand. I have no other motivation other than leaving a legacy behind, and in the process, also making enough money to do the next stage of my life, which is charity. But that is another topic, not for today. So you need to truly understand I have no other intention other than guiding this army to the common end, which is reaching $100 per share for NIO by December 2026. And every single thing I do is pre-planned. Pre-planned. The things I talk about now is pre-planned. The videos I post is pre-planned. The the sequence we post those videos is pre-planned. The starting point is pre-planned. The end point is pre-planned. Okay, it's like a movie. There's a director, there's a script, there is a plot twist, but ultimately there will be a happy ending. And here's a spoiler: the happy ending will not come at the end of $100 per share. It will be much, much, much more interesting than that. much higher, much more wild. This is the greatest plot, movie plot of all time you can participate in. You are literally participating in one of the most unique social experiment in financial world ever conducted. And we're only at the early stage of the beginning. So if you are connected to some Hollywood screenwriters, you should contact them, tell them they should observe this channel, record everything, document everything, and later we can talk about a book deal or something like that. Okay. So what I need you to do is simply do exactly what I've always been telling everybody to do is buy the NIO shares, hold on to them. Don't believe anything else other than holding on to it until $100 per share, then wait for instruction. Because after $100 per share has been reached, I will issue more instructions. I will also share with you what's my plan. But until then, it's crystal clear there's no other instruction other than buy shares, hold shares until $100 per share, and then ideally tell as many people as possible about this channel so that you can guide people towards this channel to get exposed to the movement on year 100. And I want to remind you once again, everything we do here is completely legal. This is not a pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, or any of that stuff, because we are convincing willing participants in the stock holder ownership of NIO, a publicly listed company. Everybody who buys into stock has to do their own due diligence. Whatever I'm saying has no legal liability towards you or me because I'm just an entertainer on YouTube. I'm making holiday videos, and I don't even get paid by YouTube. I purposely did not even activate commercialization, monetization for this channel to avoid any kind of accusation of self benefits. I'm not interested in the clicks. I'm not interested in the fame. I'm interested in leaving a legacy behind. That is far more valuable than any money in the world. Why is legacy important? Because right now I'm working on family planning, so I will have children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren. I want all of them be able to witness one day how I made this happen. So if one of them or multiple one of them have the interest in becoming investors, they can learn firsthand from the, let's say, from the ancestor directly. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, kids, grandkids, and so on, from the direct ancestor how this thing is done. Because I believe, firmly believe, the emotional side, the irrational side of markets will never change, despite the fact we use AI, despite the fact we use latest networking. People become only more irrational, not less irrational. The best example is Bitcoin, Tesla, and all other crazy shares that go up for no good reason. So the way I invest my money now is I will coin it as logical irrationality. We use logic to deduct the best way to participate in irrational decision making process of the crowd. And this is basically my way of submitting my uh, opus magnus, let's call it that way, to the world, summarizing my 35 years experience in learning investing and pass on this knowledge and information to my next generation. At the same time, hopefully benefit the mankind. And meanwhile, you, the active participant, the Neo 100 movement participant, you get to make a lot of money and get entertained every day. I think this is the best deal on planet Earth. Not only you don't pay anything for this entertainment, you get paid to get entertained and get educated, and you can participate actively in the spreading of the news. All right. I hope you like this video, and remember to visit this coffee shop when you come to Vientiane. All right. Final round shot. Hi, Joe. Thank you for the coffee.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye bye.